reflection of sound. We know the reflection of light. Just like that, sound is also reflected. So what is reflection of sound? Sound bounces back from hard surfaces. So here you have one image. Sound is reflected by the wood bar. See, just like light, sound also obeys laws of reflection. So what are the laws? The angle of incidence of this sound is equal to angle of reflection of the sound. And the incident sound, reflected sound and the normal at the point of incidence all lie in the same plane. See, we can conclude that laws of reflection of sound, angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection, incident sound, reflected sound and the normal lie in the same plane. And we are going to see echo. You are familiar with echo. When you clap your hand near a mountain, you can hear echo. So what is that? It is the reflection of sound due to repetition of sound due to reflection. So there are some conditions to hear an echo. When we produce a sound or hear a sound, the sensation of sound persists in our brain for about 0.1 seconds. So in order to hear an echo, the time gap between the original sound and the echo should be at least 0.1 or greater than 0.1 seconds. So that's the first condition. Time gap should be greater or equal to 0.1 seconds. And we are going to use this time to find the minimum distance between the listener or the source and the reflector. And there we are going to use the sound speed as 344 meter per second. Substituting that in V is equal to distance by time, we get the minimum distance as 17.2 meter. That is, the source and the reflector should be at least 17.2 meter apart or greater. And the next one is reflected surface should be large. And sound can be reflected multiple times. For example, thunder, roaring of thunder. This is due to multiple reflection. We are familiar with reverberation, right? So what is reverberation? Persistence of sound due to multiple reflection. But this is going to distort the sound. So there are some methods by which we can reduce this distortion of sound. What are they? The first one is using heavy curtains in the concert halls or this auditorium, etc. And sound absorbing panels near the stage. By using walls, roof and floors are covered with sound absorbing materials. So these are some methods by which we can reduce reverberation. And the next one is uses of multiple reflection. See, the first one is megaphones, horns, musical instruments like trumpets and shehnais. These are designed in such a way that the sound will be reflected multiple times. And stethoscope, the sound is reaching the doctor's ear through multiple reflection. Soundboards, curved to make sure that sound spreads evenly without spreading. So you might have seen the ceilings of cinema theatres and concert halls all are curved. This is to make sure that sound is reaching every point on that inside the room without spreading or evenly distributed. So that's the point here. So that's all about multiple reflection and reflection of sound.